So I would be deprived of sleep, held under duress, and still have to go through the same. I haven't eaten since Wednesday.
You haven't eaten since Wednesday?
All right, everyone, get comfy. Judge Fur is back. And today's case? Absolutely wild. We've got missed court dates, weed charges, and a defendant who apparently thinks eating is optional. Let's meet today's star. Mr. Can't Make It to Court. This dude didn't just skip one court date. He missed two. Two? Like, bro, it's court, not a dentist appointment. You can't just call and reschedule. What was he doing? Binge watching cops for research. And it gets better. He's not just avoiding courtrooms, he's stacking weed charges like he's playing criminal Monopoly. 4 states, people 4. At this point, the DEA probably has a highlight reel on this guy. What's he on, some kind of stoner road trip? Next stop, Felonyville. Did he think crossing state lines resets your charges like a video game? Then, just when you think it can't get more ridiculous, plot twist, he tells the judge he hasn't eaten in 3 days. 3 days. Bro, how are you out here playing Grand Theft Munchies across the country with no snacks? Did he think the court was gonna be like, you're under arrest, but here's a Lunchable? You can just picture Judge Fur sitting there wondering, am I running a courtroom or hosting America's dumbest criminals? This case feels like it came straight out of a simulation. So what's next? Will Judge Fur drop the hammer? Order him a pizza? Declare this whole thing performance art? One thing's for sure, this is courtroom comedy gold. Grab some popcorn. No, scratch that. Grab a full meal. This one's about to get hilarious.
Good morning, Mr. Stubbs.
How you doing?
How are you?
Thank you, sir.
Is it Ivernal, Invernal?
It's Ivernal.
Ivernal. That's an interesting name.
Thanks.
Interesting.
It's
Great.
different.
All right, so Mr. Stubbs, it looks like you are wanted out of Alabama for,
The possession of marijuana first degree theft.
wow.
Because of the amount. It didn't
Is
say.
it a capital weed case?
I don't know how much it is, Judge.
Yeah. So it looks like you're wanted for a first degree possession of marijuana case.
On this particular case, he has made the one court date that has actually been set, according to his bonds lady, and this would have been the second one, but due to issues happening with the court itself, there is a change of staffing at the jail, according to the bonds lady, and so they had issues with court resets, and they sent out wrong court dates, and people just didn't make those court dates because they never got it. And that's why Mr. Stubbs is here today. He is more than capable of going to his court date in Alabama, taking care of this warrant, and he does hope to get his bond renewed in Alabama because this was a mistake on their end. So he just wants a low bond so that he can pay it, take care of Alabama, and then come on back to his family here in Houston.
Do you have a lawyer in Alabama?
Somehow my lawyer got sick. Somehow he got sick and he was taking off my case. So instead of them sending my case to someone in the law firm with him, somehow I was appointed a court appointed.
And I know the new name.
What I would suggest, the thing is though, is that if they made a mistake, then many times they'll own up on the mistake and reinstate and release the hold.
That's what the lawyer was trying to get the hold released, him and the bondsman. They've been working together to try and get it released.
So what I would do is you'd use, I mean, because now here, I don't know if I'm going to give you a bond, Mr. Stubbs. I got to tell you that I take this extremely serious, right? I don't know you. I've never met you before. Everybody that comes over here tells me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods and rainbows and gumdrops, but when they get out, they turn into a completely different person. And my main concern is public safety. That's what I want, right?
I'll tell you first, I'm an adult, sir.
I'm sorry?
I'm an adult. So therefore, I never missed a court date. The ones that I have had, I don't care where I'm at. If I have to drive 1,000,000 miles, I would drive 1,000,000 miles to show up for court because I don't want to be in this position. First of all,
in and out for some reason, and I don't know why.
For mistakes the court's made.
Tell me, how long has this warrant been open?
The warrant's been open since January 2024. It was a month before he picked up 2 felonies in our jurisdiction, impeding breath for a family.
So that warrant's been open since January.
Yes, Your Honor. And then a month after, he picked up 2 felonies in our jurisdiction, an assault family member, impeding breath, and evading motor vehicle. He's had 3 failure to ID out of 2 different jurisdictions, and he had a prior fugitive case in 2006. Because of all those factors, I believe he's the definition of a flight risk. He literally drove away from the police and failed to ID himself at least 3 different occasions in 2 different jurisdictions.
Is that an allegation or something that took place?
Look, the only way that I really get to know you is paper, because that really tells me who you are. What you tell me now goes in here, goes in there, because I never met you before, right? So that's how I really get to know you. But the problem is this warrant from Alabama has been open for a year.
It's been open for 3 years.
No, the warrant that was been issued in this case. You've had an entire year to take care
I
of this.
never knew about the warrant because my bondsman wasn't contacted, nor was I contacted because
They're
the
not-
lawyer fell
Doesn't-
off the face of the earth.
It's your responsibility. No one is going to call you, hey, Mr. Stubbs, it's time to take care of this criminal case. Come on, man, it's time to take care of it.
This guy has to be joking. He's seriously standing there claiming he didn't know about his arrest warrant for over a year. Like, come on, man, that's not even a creative excuse. He's out here sounding like a kid saying, nobody told me. Bro, your warrant didn't get lost in the mail between your Netflix renewal and a pizza coupon. Let's be real. And Judge Furr. Oh, he's not buying it for a second. You can see it all over his face. He's heard this nonsense 1,000 times. He's probably thinking, right? And next you're gonna tell me your dog ate the warrant. So what do you think? Is this guy for real, or is he just digging himself into a deeper hole? Let me know in the comments, because I'm over here shaking my head hard at this one.
Criminal cases don't work like that, man. When you hire a lawyer, you hire them to defend you, and the more money you spend, the better representation you get, the more you pay to get babied, right? Like these really grandiose lawyers, they will baby the heck out of you, right? Because you pay for it.
All the courts basically, and every day until they tell me I have a new court date, or is my lawyer.
Yeah, if that's what it takes, then yeah, yes.
But Judge, and I wanted to say in his defense, the bonds lady did state that he had been in contact with her as per the new court date, whatever new court date was set out. And when they issued out the court date, she didn't know about it until he missed it. He didn't know about it until he missed it. He has been in contact with his bonds lady.
That would be, I just, not only do you have 2 open cases here, but you've also said he picked up other cases in other states as well?
No, I'm saying he has history in 4 other states. He's had,
History in 4 other states?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm not from
When-
Texas. I've just moved here. I haven't been in trouble in over 12 years,
You've got 2 open felony cases. It's been open since
Take
February.
them to trial right now today because when those allegations, I was in jail.
So don't listen, don't talk about the cases.
Trial now. I'm guilty to prove innocent, right?
Let's do this. Ms. Chisholm, can we roll it to tomorrow? Will you reach out and see if it is a true error in their part? Maybe
Absolutely.
they'll release the hold.
Yes, Judge.
I don't feel comfortable. This thing's been open for a year. You've known it's been open for a year. Now the only reason you want to take care of it is because we got you, when you should have
I never
been
knew about it.
proactive.
I never knew I had a warrant.
It's okay. And Judge, I'll get some written correspondence. Hold on, Mr. Stubbs, hold on. I'm gonna get some written correspondence to that effect. That way we can have something on paper. And if we can't get it on paper, then we'll take it on from there. But I'll do my best to reach out to Alabama folks.
Mr. Stubbs, she's great. That's why we have her working with us to try to help resolve these issues. If they can, hopefully they'll release the hold.
Yes, Judge. I'll start working on it now, but we'll roll it till tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Judge.
So I will have to come back to court tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I will be deprived of sleep, held under duress, and still have to go through the same. I haven't eaten since Wednesday.
You haven't eaten since Wednesday?
Don't eat meat. They only bring you bologna sandwiches. I'm tired of going through it, Judge. I don't do anything
I don't know
wrong.
if they have vegetarian.
I haven't been in any trouble
They have vegan stuff in jail.
When you peanut butter and jelly, they don't. They only give you that on the dorm. And if I'm here at court, how am I going to eat?
I mean, I work in jail. They have vegan meals.
But if I'm in court, how do I get a hot
So
tray?
let's see, you can have someone give you commissary.
Johnny's.
You have commissary?
I can't go to commissary. I haven't been to commissary yet. I've been here a week.
Oh, you just got arrested.
I just got arrested I just got here last Wednesday. I was extradited from Dallas County to here.
Oh, so you weren't even here in Dallas.
I
You weren't
wasn't
even
here, so I did 10 days. They actually had dropped the warrant. Somehow I have a fugitive charge with a new case number that's not even the case number in Alabama.
That actually makes sense because we wouldn't have filed ours unless he made bond and we had no other interstate. So that makes sense.
And I tell you, it's going to continue to happen
Yeah.
eternally until you get back over there.
I mean, I think my lawyer died, so that I heard. I have a paid lawyer. I feel that my case should have went to.
If you got a paid lawyer and they drop the ball, then you need to go file a complaint with the state bar.
I just found this out.
Mr. Stubbs, we're going to try and take care of it on our end, okay?
Here's how it all went down. After standing in court and claiming he had no idea about his arrest warrant for over a year, Mr. Ennell Stubbs finally had to face the music. Judge Furr, patient as ever, but with the look of someone who's heard every excuse in the book, wasn't having it. Final verdict? Let's just say Stubbs won't be going on vacation anytime soon. The whole "no one told me" defense, yeah, that didn't exactly hold up. Shocking, right? He walked away with a fine and mandatory community service. Rumor has it, he might be teaching people how to check their mail. Karma's got jokes. Oh, and get this. Stubbs later claimed the warrant probably ended up in his spam folder. News flash, buddy. Real life doesn't have a spam filter for bad decisions. But here's the kicker. Right after court, this man was spotted at the courthouse vending machine, finally grabbing something to eat. I guess 3 days without food will do that to you. So, hey, at least something got served that day, even if it was just a bag of Doritos. What do you think? Worst excuse ever, or should Judge Furr have gone easier on him? Let me know in the comments, because now I'm over here thinking I better double check my own mailbox, just in case.